What's up? What the fuck's up?
Konamemers.
Oh, this one's gonna be a doozy.
Okay. Picture this for a second. You're one of the child slaves employing backbreaking labor in Elon Musk's South African emerald mines, and after years of mining specimen after specimen, you finally manage to inexplicably find a perfectly cut gem among the rock. One that nobody else seems to care about. Now, my child, that's not just a dumb fucking rock. That's a dumb fucking rock band. Odds are, if you clicked on this video, you don't know who the Blinds are, because as of when I'm writing the script, there are probably at most like 400 people on Earth who know who the Blinds are, which in my humble opinion is the greatest human tragedy in history. The Blinds are these four dapper gentlemen on your screen pixels right now. You got Connor Piss, Sam Pretzel, Puke Riley, and Jackson Fart. If you're wondering what each member does for the group, I think I figured that out after hours of careful research. There's this interview thing on their YouTube channel where Samuel says he does everything for the band, and I'm just gonna take his word for that.
My name is Sam Wetzel, the mastermind behind your favorite band, The Blinds. Everything on this record is just me. You know, those other clowns, they'll be in all the promotions and stuff like that, but we all know who's really doing the work.
I'm pretty sure Connor runs the social media accounts because his tweets are really funny, and I don't think Luke exists. I'm pretty sure the other two guys just needed a third member so they could be a band instead of a musical duo, so they went to their famous Blinds basement where they recorded this live show of theirs and used their medieval era equipment to Frankenstein a man together that act as the tertiary teammate for this hootenannying huddle of hunks. As for Jackson, I'm not sure. He might actually just play guitar for them. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about the music now. I'm using my patented Kona token rating system. 1 Kona token meaning it's poo-poo shit tier, and 5 Kona token meaning Jesus himself gave the holy gift of sneezing on the mixing desk during production. Before we get started, I messaged the band and asked them if they were going to sue the shit out of me if I use clips of their songs for this video, and they said probably not, so I'm going to do that. Suck my 8-incher, Fantano. I'm better than you in every way.
I just lost my girl today, and you don't know the pain.
This is a self-titled album from way back in 2018, and they claim that they don't like it as much, which is why I called them a dumb fucking rock band earlier. Now, do I like it as much as some of their later work? We'll get to that, but this is definitely a solid release. She Left Today, One-Sided Love, I Don't Want You Anymore, Drifting Off to Dreamland, Stay. These are all certified fucking foot tappers. The album is way more synth-heavy than their later work would end up being, which I think is pretty cool. They kept using synths after this, obviously, but it gives their first album its own character, its own vision, and its own immaculate little vibe. Also, the credits have different names from the rest of the cast of goobers I listed earlier. I'm assuming this was either a lineup change or a glitch in the timeline, and either way, that means that this is the first and only Blinds album. Connor Pitts would later recruit the mixing guy for that, and Pretzel Man to make another band also called The Blinds, which would release everything else I'm talking about. The Blinds self-titled gets 3 Kona token. Finger Puppets is an EP consisting of Connor Biss, who I'll be referring to at my own leisure as Piss Man, playing some good old lo-fi. And I don't mean study playlist lo-fi, I mean this was recorded in my bedroom and I don't know how to turn off the air conditioner lo-fi. It's a solid release, but something I'm concerned about is that in the song Self-Reflection, Please Help Me, a phone call recording is featured prominently in the back half of the tune. The Blinds are based in Pennsylvania, which is a 2-party consent state, and I don't see the woman credited anywhere for offering her flawless vocal harmonies to the track, so what I'm basically saying is that Connor is going to jail. Also, I really like the EP. If I wasn't a fan of Weezer, I would definitely have Sex to track 6, but unfortunately Say It Ain't So is already crowding that playlist. I also like how the dude on the cover has nipples. That's pretty funny. 4 Kona token.
Your reflection is not your twin. It's not a different person, it's you. I promise that you're worth it. I swear that you're alright. Well, sure, you aren't perfect, but hey, neither am I know. I know.
Important background information. Fartmaster is now in the band. This is incredibly important to Blind's lore. There will be a test at the end. As for the album, what can I really say except... nah. kidding. This is my favorite album. Like in general, out of the pile of all music ever made in human history, I like the one with the funny dog on the cover. Speaking of dogs, there are dogs barking all over this album, and the dog is uncredited. This band fucking sucks. Honestly, I'm not sure I can really put into words why I like this album so much. According to the band, it's about overcoming your depression and becoming the dictator of a small third world country to vent your anger onto unwilling peasants. Oh wait, sorry, I projected a little bit on that. It's just about the mental illness part. Now, what I'm about to say might be really fucking stupid and wrong and stupid and incorrect and dumb and wrong and fucking, but I think the use of the dog barking sound effects throughout the album are meant to remind the listener of their childhood pets and in turn a simpler life before they had to worry about anything except what cartoon character the fruit snacks in their lunchbox would be shaped like. Anyway, yeah, you know the drill. Every song a banger. I cried listening to this. I think Tupac was on there, both on the album and in my room comforting me. If you take anything away from this video, it better be to listen to this album in particular. It's their best one, and this is the easiest $5 dollar I've ever awarded in my storied critical career.
I really need your help right now, 'cause I just couldn't figure it out. I really need your help right now, 'cause I'm scared. Please help. Could you hand me that paper over there, please?
Not much to say about this one. The Blinds did a live stream concert. It was very good and they released it as an album later on. There's just one issue. It was clearly faked. The flag in the background isn't even waving. I saw a Coke bottle kicked in from the side, so it was clearly a soundstage. Fuck you, Buzz Aldrin. I hate you so much. For konameme. Station Zero is what remains of Pissman's previous musical endeavor, human band Saturn. This information is not publicly available, but I stitched it together with what some would call research and what some would call cyberstalking. Seriously, they released one song on Bandcamp, and it's very clearly just a very early version of Cosmic Colors, the closer of the EP. Take a listen if you don't believe me. Also, Station Zero isn't just an EP, it's a movie. They made a fucking movie. Film plot synopsis time. So there are these 4 alien dudes who I'm gonna call Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and Clyde, and they stumbled upon Earth and found the only media left after the apocalypse wiped out humanity, that being the music videos the Blinds made for Station Zero. After having their brains melted by basic visual effects, the Blinds all decide that the only appropriate course of action is to fly into the fucking sun and die. Not that I blame them. After seeing the music video for Heard You the first time, I was getting my industrial grade slingshot ready in my backyard to do the same thing. Anyway, I had a watch party with some buddies where we watched the movie together, so here are some highlights from that. For konameme.
Not responding. Not to mention the damage.
Shut the fuck up.
How did he do that?
I
He just read a word. Was that a gateway?
No, you're right there.
I hate you. It's Sonic!
Ah, white guy.
The sun.
Frankly, I don't care. You're a shit captain, you got a shit crew, and I'm...
Please stop swearing.
Chords now.
You might be sitting here like, wow, that's so cool that you found an outlier in the music scene like this that's just waiting to blow up. But the truth is that if you look for super obscure shit, you will find a lot of gems. Your future favorite band could be playing shows in fucking Idaho right now to the masses of potato farmers just waiting for your hipster ass to discover them and gatekeep them for all eternity. Support small artists, they appreciate it. Thanks.
Hey, before the video ends, I have a message for the band directly, so if you guys could do me a major solid and release a Well-Known Stranger on vinyl at some point before I die, I could go through a divorce and still be the happiest man on earth. I'll do anything to make this happen. Got anyone on your mind you wish was out of the equation? Hit me up, we can work something out. My friend bought your sweatshirt, so sell me the record, thanks. Thanks, babes, bye.